Well, hello everyone, good evening and welcome back to some more Prospect Tier racing in One Hub Racing for round 2 at the Paul Ricard circuit in the Lake Castellet region of South France, I think it is, I'm not too sure. Great result last week for myself with P7 at Zandvoort, managed to keep it as well after forgetting to run my TAS system in qualifying. Thought I'd get a reprimand for that, I haven't, so I've kept the P7, 6 points on the board for myself and the team. I'm joined again by Matt. Good evening, my friend.
Good evening, teammate. How you doing?
Yep, not bad at all. I've done no practice around here because I tried to go on time trial about 5:30 and it just froze. It kept on crashing for me. I think a few other people have been having issues out there, so I'm going to be sort of using a career mode setup around here. I'm not too confident how that's going to go, but you think you might have a chance of sneaking into the top 10 tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not quick by any means, but I'm consistent, so I think that's going to help, and I like to keep it between the lines as well, so hopefully I'll make up some more positions at the end where everyone's getting penalties and I won't be.
Yeah, that's true. It's a bit of a penalty heaven around here, certainly like turn 1, turn 2 and even that chicane as well halfway down the back straight, the Mistral straight. I'm pretty good with penalties as well, to be honest. It's where I pick up more than about 3 seconds, so that could help us. 2-stop strategy, everyone's got to run 2 stops, everyone's going to be super aggressive in the tyres. I think the chances of a lot of retirements, like we saw last week at Zandvoort's a bit low because it takes you about half an hour to hit the barriers around if you go off the circuit. But if there's a sneaky safety car out there or something, that could spice things up. So that's what I'm sort of hoping for. Maybe like a safety car mid-race or something to change the order around a little bit. Because if everyone sort of keeps it clean and goes, I think I might struggle to get in the top 10.
Yeah, it's going to be a race you don't expect many incidents, but I also expect rain, so that could change things too.
Yeah, that's true. It rains quite a lot in France, doesn't it? And we saw obviously at Zandvoort as well, everyone was sort of struggling really because no one expected rain, which is why we saw, I think, like the second half of qualifying. Usually, like in league races, as soon as it starts to rain in qualifying, everyone just retires from the session. It's pointless. But we saw like 8 or 9 drivers, including both of us. We went back out on the intermediate tyres to try and work the track and try and work out what it's like. I think tonight, if there's going to be rain in the race, I think most people have got a wet setup. I haven't. I'll just smash the wings up to a higher level and that should work. Sort of usually works anyway.
Yeah, same.
So it's a bit of a... Yeah, I mean it's one of those really. We have to wait to see what we get to the track. I prefer dry rather than wet. I'm not too bad in the wet, but I prefer just pounding around as fast as I can rather than having to like sort of dance with the throttle.
Yeah, it should be easier for me this week. As we were saying briefly before you went on air, the flatness of this track is going to help me a lot because I'm still getting used to the no assist that I'm running. Last week just caught me out one too many times, I think, but I shouldn't have that issue. Yeah,
I mean, you was, to put it politely, a little off the pace, weren't you, last week?
Just a bit, yeah.
Yeah, is that one or two things? Is it a combination of the fact that it was wet, the fact that Zandvoort is one of those circuits where every corner seems to be a different altitude, and the fact that also you're learning no assist as well? Or was it a combination of all 3 of them that just caught you out a little bit?
It's more to do with the fact that it was raining and it's a track I'm not familiar with. But yeah, I think multiple factors affected my performance last week, but hey, I nearly got a point. I just binned it too early, so you know.
Yeah, it's a shame because you would have had a point for P11, I think, wouldn't you? Or even 10th, because Clouded Balloons was classified, but 2 laps down. So
yeah, I might have got a fastest lap point for 11th or regular point for 10th. Either way, I'm not too bothered.
Yeah,
but,
well,
I just couldn't hold on, so that's on me.
A bit of a shame, really. It would have been nice to get both cars home in the points, but we're on 6 points already. I think we're 7th or 6th or 7th in the constructors. I think the aim really is to not finish last because there is some quite fast people in here. I mean, there's some people I'll be expected to beat. Stevie Hart in the AlphaTauri, I beat him pretty convincingly last season as well. VTR Storm in the Williams is supposed to be quite quick, but he had an absolute horror show last week. Jamie in the Mercedes, I think I'm quite even on him. And there's a few others. So Gaza, I was quite close to Gaza a few times last season, but he seems to have improved on pace. And it's still too early really to judge like some of these new drivers as well. Zandvoort was sort of just a bit of a one-off, wasn't it? Because it's a new circuit, it was in the wet, no one really had a proper setup, everyone kept on crashing, and so it was really difficult to judge everyone's overall pace. I think it was a case last week of just surviving, which is what I did, and picked up the 7th. So I think today we'll see a true reflective of what the real pace order is from top to bottom.
Yeah, I'm going to be towards the lower end, don't get me wrong, but as I said, I'm more consistent, so hopefully, you know, we'll get there.
Yeah, and as you said before I started streaming, the penalties around here, because we run strict corner cutting, there's going to be quite a few people out there probably into the double figures when it comes to penalties at the end. There's a few places around you can get really caught out, but both of us usually keep it quite clean. So hopefully that might go against us. If, let's say, there's a late race safety car or something and it turns into like a 4-lap sprint race at the end, that's going to help us if we've managed to keep it clean.
Yeah, I'm going to hope for that, but we'll see what happens.
Exactly.
It's about ready to go in this lobby.
Yep, 10 seconds to go. 3 drivers missing. We're missing a Ferrari, an AlphaTauri and an Alfa Romeo, so there's going to only be 17, which is good for us. Less drivers turn up, the better chance we've got of scoring points. So I'm not too disheartened with having less than 20. I'd like 20 people, don't get me wrong, but I'd prefer if there was like 12 or 13, because it's less people there are, the more chance you've got of points, and that's the aim, that's the target.
And less people that crash into me as well.
Yeah. Right, I'm probably going to go...
Mentioned no names, but I'm going balanced.
Yeah, I'm going balanced as well. I want to kind of take 2 sets of mediums into the race if I can. Just so I've got 2 different strategies to work with if it's dry. Right. What is the weather going to be? It's going to be. It's going to be wet. Yeah, it's going to be wet. Why am I even attempting for a fully dry race? We know it's going to be wet.
Why are you trying to guess?
Why am I pretending here? Just accept your fate.
Just trying to build up the drama, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, it's mad overcast in qualifying.
It's dark as hell.
And it's dark in the race as well. It is really dark. Holy fuck! Is this a night race?
Well, let's.
What's the rest of qualifying going to be like? It looks like it's going to rain. 10 minutes, it's clear.
That is a great start. I just see one of the commentators are in a car because Jesus.
Ah, champion.
Oh man, that's a great start. That.
Yep, that'd be good. So he's going to have to retire at the start, which will probably bring out a safety car or a virtual safety car.
Right, I'm going out to do some laps.
No worries. Right, aero. That seems...
Let's hope I don't get lost.
Should be good. Okay, well, hopefully you can get back in. What wings are you running, by the way?
Quite lowish, but not too low.
I'm going to stick with 5.6. I think that might work for me. Right.
I nearly crashed coming out of the pits into another car that was going about 3 miles an hour.
Champion. Right, drop all that down.
Let the round boy. He's quicker than me in a straight line.
I'm going to save them mediums. So I've got 3 sets of softs. Right.
Yeah, I'm planning on saving mine for the race.
Yeah, exactly. Right, drop my volume down on the engine a little bit.
Did I change my helmet? Yeah, I did.
Then make sure my telemetry settings are set to public. They are.
Excellent.
Happy days. I'm good to get out on track.
Standing by.
I was going to give you a tow down the second part of the straight, but you backed off. You made a mistake.
Yeah, I've invalidated already.
Ah, okay.
Appreciate the tow, but yeah.
Yeah, I just saw you back there, so I was easing off. It's cool. Are you going to go again?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll make sure I'm clear of you.
Cool. I've got plenty of fuel for a couple of laps, so I'll just...
Ah, fuck.
Go away, Renault.
Ugh. $32,291.
We're out of deployment. 34.6.
I managed to have a little bit left. I sort of halfway down both of the back straights. I've sort of put it to 0 for like 2-3 seconds, and I still had a little bit in reserve when I came across the line. So
forgot to do that.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Still, like 34.6, not bad. Because I'm heavy with fuel as well. So.
you did a 34.6. How many laps of fuel have you got?
Now 9.
Shit.
I went out with like 12. It's just, I don't know why, I just always put heavy fuel in from the first lap. Unless it's going to rain, and then I'll just go for it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just my way of getting rubber on the track, I guess.
Learning the circuit, really, isn't it? Your first lap's just a banker.
Yep.
It felt okay for me. Definitely wasn't driving at 100%, and the long left-hander that I'm sort of coming around now, I ran wide on that, lost quite a bit of time. But the setup feels quite balanced, to be honest. Tyre wear's balanced as well.
Yeah.
Just need to find some more speed, really.
That'll come now, I think. I'm happy with that outlap anyway.
Remember, the pit lane's 37 mile an hour instead of the usual 50. I think that's going to catch some people out in the race.
Not me though.
No, I'm usually quite good at that.
I go in at 28 miles an hour. No way am I speeding.
Just push the car over the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely not expecting to be super competitive here. I don't really know what position to aim for in qualifying.
11th.
Yeah, I'm P9 at the moment, 3 seconds off. A few people out there on the mediums.
Yeah.
There was 18 of us, including the midfield, who's a commentator, so 17 really.
Yeah.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 32.2.
God, I am quite slow actually. Don't know if I'm going to get time to get 2 more runs in. Should be right actually. Because I've gone for the balanced setup and I got 3 softs, 1 medium. If I use all 3 sets of softs, I only get 1 fresh set in the race, don't I?
I know the team back at the factory
Yeah.
put in a lot
Right. Okay. I'm only going to do 1 more run then, because I want 2 sets of mediums and 2 sets of softs.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
saving one. I don't expect to get in the top 10, like, but
Oh, I'm not. I don't think so at all. I'll probably be looking at about 14th or 15th, I reckon. But I just want 2 different, because it's going to be dry in the race. I want to either be able to go soft, soft, medium, or soft, medium, medium, depending on tyre wear and safety cars. So
it's good to have options for safety cars. Yeah.
exactly, yeah. Because it's a 2-stop, it's easy to have 2. If it was a 1-stop, I think it wouldn't really matter because everyone would be doing softs onto hard. So to have the 2 different strategies available is what I want really. I don't want to be stuck with just the 1 strategy, and then it goes against me if I pick up damage on lap 1 or safety car at the wrong time. So I'm just going to chill until probably I don't know, 3 minutes to go, then have a slow out lap.
We're 16th in the speed trap, 203.6 miles per hour.
Why can't I say that line on a good lap? Because that was brilliant.
Yeah, it's one of these circuits where it's difficult to nail every corner, but when you do, it's so rewarding. No pressure. I'm riding on board with you for your fast lap.
Awesome.
It was that corner there that I lost the time.
Yeah. Okay. You fucking donkey.
You've just done a yeah.
Dick. Can I retire on track? Because I'm done. I'm not done, but I'm just annoyed that I've done that.
Did it invalidate this and next lap as well?
It did, yeah.
We'll swing back into the pits at the end of this lap, and you've got time to go for another run at least.
I can't believe I've just done that.
Yeah, I've done it before. It's massively frustrating because it just ruins the next 5 minutes of your life, really. To be honest, you got to drive around slowly and then get back in. Do you manage to change your fuel load back down to low again, at least?
Yep. That's why I'm annoyed.
Just looking at the sector times, I'm not too bad in sector 1 with a couple of people ahead of me. Losing a bit in sector 2, but lost a lot in sector 3. But I know where I went wrong, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Just waiting to see what Stevie Hart does. He was out there on his first hot lap and he was about half a tenth slower than me in sector 1 and then ballsed it up somewhere and came back in. I think he's probably going to be behind us, but
Okay.
we both need to find a bit of time, otherwise we're going to be battling over the last row, I think.
Yeah.
Twenty-eight 340 from Nicky. Fucking hell.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:32.2.
Is that you going out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't want to wait till the end. Okay, so validate again.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just that split second earlier than I should have been on the turn in, but
Yeah, it happens. Been there and done it. No, I'm coming out now as well.
We have a car leaving.
I thought he was on a quick lap. He's just weaving behind me. Jesus Christ. Cheeky.
This is a better lap. P13, 1 minute 30.9.
Nice. Bullshit. Hang on. That's... Wow.
Okay, that was wild.
Mm.
You want to explain that one?
Took me off the track for a second just to check if there's anyone coming behind me. And forgot to brake.
How was your lap going at that point?
Oh, I have no fuel, so I was just coasting back to the pits anyway.
Oh, right. That's it then. P13 and P17.
Yeah, I could have gone to 32s, but I really fucked up the final sector, but yeah, it happens, I guess. I got put off by a slow-moving Merc.
Yeah, you always worry when you come up behind a slower car if they know you're there or not.
Yeah. But hey, you know, there wasn't much to find anyway, even if I had an Elmer perfect lap, so I'm not that bothered. Like I said, I'm all about the race today anyway, so...
Yeah, I mean, I'm a second away from being P10. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Okay. Yeah, lap felt okay. Yeah, I was 1.3 up on my previous, so... fanned all that time. Well, fanned probably about 8/10 of it, I reckon, in the final sector, so yeah, got that nailed.
Okay. I can't retire from session, by the way. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I think it's almost done. Don't know what the strategy is going to be. Soft, I don't know. Decide on the grid.
I might start on softs, and then if there's any safety car, it switches things up.
It will, yeah. I mean, P13 sort of... I'm in that area where it's easy to pick up damage.
Yeah.
So if I start on mediums, I'll be a bit pissed if I've got to pit early.
Back, so it should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be okay. It's that sort of P14 to P7 mark where it's a bit of a danger zone. If I start on the mediums and have to pit at the end of lap 1 or lap 2, then it's going to sting me a little bit. So I think I might start on the softs, and then if I have to pit, it'll be double stinting mediums.
Okay, yeah. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Like, if there's no safety car, I don't know if I'm pitting or not.
I think if there's a safety car, because you lose so much time in the pit lane here, I think you'd have to pit.
Yeah.
Unless you've just pitted for a set of tyres and then the safety car comes out, obviously stay out. But if you're sort of close to your pit window, I'd jump in. That's certainly what I'll be doing.
I always seem to get bad luck with safety cars. The timing's just all wrong for me usually, but hopefully I can get it right today.
Yeah, in the career mode I'm doing, most times the safety cars come out. It has helped me, but in the online, like last week at Zandvoort, one of the safety cars sort of saved me. The other one stung me a little bit because I was sort of on a different strategy to everyone else around me, which sort of came back a little bit with the second safety car, but the first one sort of screwed me over.
Yeah, the first one caused a lot of mayhem.
Yeah.
Jeez. Did you see the report on that? Oof. That was,
yeah.
some going.
Yeah. Okay, right. I'm gonna soft, medium. Yep, that's the strategy. I'll start with a lap's worth of extra fuel. Actually, I might. What's the fuel burn rate round here? Is it quite high?
I don't know.
Because I don't want to be running rich mix too much, because then I'll be using... Well, I could use rich mix because I'll be running through the tyres quickly, but it's a 2-stop, so it don't really matter.
I think we're going to need to do some fuel saving, but if you start with more than one lap in, then you should be okay.
Yeah, I'm going to start with a lap, because I think the ERS burn's quite high around here as well.
Yeah, that is a killer sometimes, but...
Yeah, Zandvoort, it was a fucking nightmare.
Absolutely, yeah. Right, let's hope the lobby doesn't die this week.
Yeah, let's hope so. Well, everyone around me starting on the mediums.
Me too.
Oh, you've got mediums, have you?
No, I'm just saying everyone around me's on mediums.
Yeah.
E14 is on soft.
Load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm.
And that's it, isn't it?
And that seems to be it from what I can see, yeah.
Yeah, 11th and 12th on mediums as well. So I think it's you, me, and Daco outside the top 10 that have gone softs. Everyone else has gone mediums.
That commentator behind me, it's really off-putting.
Yeah, I think that might.
It's not supposed to be there. It's just horrible.
Yeah, that's silly. Hopefully he's. Oh, I mean, he left and rejoined, but then it's going to put him back in the car, which it did. So he's going to have to retire at the start. And knowing what this game is like for safety cars, it'll bring one out.
See, and that's where I don't know whether to pit or not, because it's too early, surely.
Yeah, I think it would be. I mean, those inside the top 10 will probably pit to get off them used softs. Everyone else outside, why would you start on the mediums and pit at the end of lap 1 for a safety car? It would make no sense. We'll have to see if it does it or not.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it doesn't, to be honest.
Oh, I'm making my Jeff get all angry at me. It's funny. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Ask him to box this lap. It's just my way of relaxing me before a race.
That's
if I don't
it.
do that, I have a terrible...
Trigger your race engineer before the start.
Yeah. I'm in an AlphaTauri. That's weird.
Right. Good luck on the start.
And you, mate. Let's do this.
Let's crack on.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Okay. It's now 10 to 7, so...
Should be good.
Yeah.
Oh, there's soft tyres. Get in there.
Oh. I'll have that gap, thank you, sir.
Keep pushing. Let's capitalize on that first lap.
Both made good starts.
Yeah. I don't often go forwards on the first lap, but I'm happy with that.
Yeah, the made 2 positions off the start straight away. Soft tyres were good.
Nice work. That brings you up a place.
Ooh. Where am I going? Oh shit.
Oh, hello.
My fault.
You had someone off?
Yeah. I couldn't see him. And obviously as I come back on the racing line, I've taken the Williams and spun him round.
Ah, well.
DRS
It happens.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a wild line into one. Really, mate?
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Wow. I have a red sector 1 and still set a best lap of the race.
The fuck? Wow, I've got a 3-second penalty already.
You're probably not the only one.
Yeah.
We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Car's a little twitchy.
Gap to car in front is 3.6 seconds.
Oh, your mother.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Plenty in the pits already.
Up to P6.
Nice.
Fucking hell.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
You alright there?
Ah, the racing point just fucking hit me up the arse, that's alright. He's got damage, he's got damage.
Okay.
Oh, I've got to stop using these curbs.
When's your pit lap, by the way?
Probably next lap, but I'm thinking I might be in at the end of this lap.
Okay. Oh Jesus, 3 wide. I'm scared.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Yeah, I'm pitting this lap, mate.
Yeah, okay. Hey. That's a bit of an ambitious place to overtake me, but okay, carry on.
Racing as you leave the pits. Release, release.
Jesus. What's your strat? Soft, soft, medium?
Soft medium, I'm going in this lap.
Okay.
pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down. The gap to the car ahead is 4.2 seconds.
Come on, Majestic, I'm not going to fight you. Oh my god, I've gone straight on at the chicane.
If you have damage or do you
Yeah, I just missed him middle chicane. I didn't get a warning or a penalty when I rejoined, but I lost a few seconds. Well, 2 seconds.
Okay, battery's looking good. You can use overtake to get past.
What's your best lap on mediums?
35.3.
Okay. Oh shit, too deep.
I need Stevie Art to pit and get out of my way. Thank you. IGK ends has just come out in the hard tyres, that's weird.
Brave.
Yeah.
I think he pitted earlier as well, so. Oh, Jesus, that's way too deep.
Okay, gap ahead is 3.5 seconds.
Stevie's going for hards.
That's weird. That was his first stop as well.
No, Jesus, where the hell am I going?
You've got a bit of a battle going on back there, haven't you?
Well, not anymore.
Ah, I see what's happened.
Oh man,
Your fault or theirs?
I'm not blaming me on that one, but I don't think it was theirs either.
Just a dumb crash.
Yeah.
Only half the race is done, mate.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm sort of in the middle of fucking nowhere here at the moment.
Oh, ow.
We're leading our teammate by 34.3 seconds.
Oh, bollocks.
Penalty?
Yeah.
I'm still sitting on 3 seconds, but one more warning and it'll be 6.
I'm having a nightmare, man.
You sort of lost your rhythm a little bit, haven't you?
Yeah. I'm pushing to try and get back in. I'm making mistakes now. So then I'm pushing even harder.
And then making more mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm annoyed.
I think you'll get back up to Stevie. He's not that competitive.
I've got 11 seconds to get to him though.
Well, you've got 13 laps.
I've got to make another stop though.
Yeah, safe here though, surely.
No.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. Gap to car in front is 7.5 seconds.
Okay, Stevie's got one penalty as
Condition
well.
is
So.
still looking good.
No, that's good then.
I was hoping it'd be more than that, not gonna lie.
Hmm.
The gap to the car ahead is
When you work it in again.
5.7 seconds.
Hmm?
When are you boxing again?
I'm actually thinking this lap,
Okay.
because all the guys in the points have just made their second stop and they're a few seconds behind me, and I don't want to lose time to them.
Okay, cool.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Yeah, pit in this lap.
Cool.
Exit. Exit now.
I'm out in P13, that might be it for me.
Alright. Keep pushing on, you never know.
Yep.
Our gap to the car in front is 5.2 seconds. At the moment, the car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap. Okay, the gap behind is 2.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 35.9. They have a time penalty of 12.0. 3 seconds will be added to their time at the end of the race.
Daco, behind me, is yet to pit for the second time. Has 12 seconds worth of penalties.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. And he's out.
That happens.
I think he's retired on track.
Yeah, that's a manual. That's a naughty engine.
Hmm.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:34.8. They have a time penalty of 3.0. 3 seconds will be added to their time at the end of the race.
Well, I'm gaining on the car in front.
Sure, he's got to pit again. Or so have you, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm doing it now. Well, this lap.
You're going softs.
Yeah. I've only got used ones, but that don't matter because I'm a lap down anyway.
Front is 3.9 seconds.
That'd be a qualifying set which completed a lap, so balances out.
Ooh. Nope. Wow.
Well, pit lane's busy, fucking hell.
Jeff, are you drunk?
What do you say, rain in 10 minutes?
No. Pit window. Literally just come out of the pit.
Oh, Jeff, have a holiday, mate. I'm catching Majestic here.
Nice one.
The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
I don't know what it is about this set of medium tyres, but I feel really comfortable on them.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.3 seconds. To the car in front is 1.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 35.6. You're gaining by 1.6 seconds a lap. They have a time penalty of 3.0. 3 seconds will be added to their time at the end of the race.
Almost in DRS range of him.
Nice, give it up, man.
Ah, fuck.
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
That might have killed it. Just picked up another warning. So I've got 6 seconds now. He's got 3.
Damn it. So I'm for like outside top 10 fastest lap and knock my wind off. I just skidded on turn 4.
Ah, shit, yeah. Majestic's pitted, so P11 now.
14.6 seconds.
Jeff, you high. Shut up. I'm literally giving my front wing replacements. You need to come in for repairs.
I think he must be lagging.
I think I broke him at the start.
He's just giving you false information because you wanted to pit on the formation lap. Fuck this guy. Right. What's the gap to King and behind? Has he got any penalties?
13.3 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1:37.9. They have a time penalty of 15.0. 3 seconds will be added to their time at the end of the race.
What the fuck? Right, I've just asked the race engineer. Apparently King and behind me's got a time penalty of 15.0 and 3 seconds will be added at the end. Does that mean he's got 15 seconds or 3?
Well, Jeff's never been good at maths, bless him.
No, I'll just call it as 3. I've got 6, so if I beat Kingham by over 3 seconds, I'll be P11. Ah.
Yeah, good check, because I'm battling for 17th now, so.
Hmm.
Here we go. Oh my god. Yeah, the first number was correct.
Holy fuck.
We've got like 5 penalties.
Gap to car in front is 18.1 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 31.9. You're losing 3 seconds a lap. They have a time penalty of 3.0. 3 seconds will be added to their time at the end of the race. The gap to the car ahead is 20.2 seconds. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Come on, someone crash from top 10. Come on. You know you want to. No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. To the car in front is 22.7 seconds. There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Oh well. So much for me trying to be penalty free.
What have you done? Just picked up a 3-second one or something?
Yeah, I've got like 4 now.
Final lap of the race.
Yeah, I was hoping to be penalty free and I've got 6 seconds worth.
Doesn't really matter for me because I'm 17th and last. Oh, I'm about to cross the line. Yes, nice.
End this misery, he says. I've literally nothing to fight for. I'm 23 seconds behind IGK for a point, 6.5 ahead of Kingan.
I've got 10 minutes before I need to be in the other lobby, so that's fine.
Come on, someone in the top 10. Just crash. Make sure you didn't pit twice, whatever.
No, sorry, everyone's done 2 stops.
Fuck.
I know. Oh.
I think the strategy was good for me. Soft, medium, medium. I didn't really have the pace around here. But I've climbed up to P11.
Yeah, I didn't really have as much pace as I was expecting to have, but...
Yeah. I've always been a better racer than the qualifier, but... Disappointed, I am and I'm not disappointed with 11th. I'm disappointed because I'm 1 place away from a point. But, you know, I moved up the order. And I was catching Majestic before he pitted again. So...
I had a great lap 1.5, and then it went to shit. So
we both made great starts. RGK gets the driver of the day after finishing in 10th. Work that out.
If you doesn't he supply the TAS to this league?
I think he is the guy that does the TAS. Yeah. He qualified 12th. Oh, error. Can't complete a highlight reel. Whatever. So he qualified 12th, finished 10th, and he gets driver of the day. I don't get that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kingen had 18 seconds worth of penalties. Holy fuck.
Yeah, he gets a lot of penalties, that lad. He was my teammate last season, and he gets a lot. Uncharacteristically, so did I today, but oh well.
Yeah, 6 seconds for me around here is probably the norm. I think the top three were I think only the top three were penalty free, so.
Yeah. Ah well. It is what it is, but
yeah.
I'll bounce back next week.
Yeah, what is the race next week?
You'd think I'd know that, wouldn't you? Hang on. Give me just a quick second.
Spa?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I didn't have a very good time there last season. Crashed on my first quali lap at Eau Rouge. Crashed on the first lap at Eau Rouge.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, not a good evening for me. Wow, Gus wins again. Nicky, Aaron. Yeah, top three are expected to be the top three.
Yeah.
P11. It is what it is.
Yeah. I'm annoyed that I wasn't up there where like I should have been, but my race went to shit very early on, so I just tried to keep going and see what happened, but I just didn't have it today.
Yeah, I don't think I did anything wrong in my race. Yeah, I think that was the best I could have done, really. P11.
Yeah, good job though. Good P11 anyway. That would be promising for me to take forward, but
it's a strong finish anyway, in a strong field at a track I'm not particularly good at, so it's good going forward.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna jet.
No worries, man.
And get peace. I'll catch you next week.
Hope it goes well. See you next week, dude. So as Matt goes away now to get ready for his commentary, I'm now left to ponder on the faults of that race. Yeah, P11 was the best I could do, really. Paul Ricard isn't really a strong track for me. It's quite a bland and boring track. We only saw one retirement in the race as well. And I think that guy race quit, really, because he had 12 seconds worth of penalties, and I think he just gave up on track. So it was never going to be a race that was crash-tastic like Zandvoort last week. So to move up from, I think, P13 or 14, where we qualified, to finish P11. Our fastest lap was a 34.0, which was a little off the pace of everyone around me. A couple of guys behind me had to make 3 stops for damage or ran out of tyres or whatever. So we gained a couple of positions by that. And yeah, I was never, I mean, in qualifying, I think I was 2 seconds off the pace. So to finish P11, it's the best that I could really do. Shame for Matt as well. He was sort of in the mix with the guys towards the back, and then had an incident which took away his focus, and then he fell away towards the end. And I think he just basically drove around for the last few laps on his own, waiting for the race to finish. It'd have been nice if someone from the top 10 had the common courtesy to yeet it off the track to give me a point. But that's the 7th at Zandvoort, and an 11th at Paul Ricard, and one of my not strongest tracks. Next week I believe is Belgium. It should be Spa, and that will be probably quite a lot of incidents in that race as well. Probably a bit of wet weather in there as well, which should spice things up a little bit. But yeah, so for the second race anyway, it's another finish. We're certainly doing a lot better than I did last season when I was in the Racing Point. I'm certainly finding better setups to work with as well. I think changing the diff up to 70-70 instead of the usual 55 or 60 I run certainly helps, because if you have to do 2 stops around this, you could be more aggressive with the tyres, and that's what I was doing. And the soft mediums was also, I think, the correct strategy to work with as well. Shane Majestic pitted towards the end for the 3rd time. I was catching him at a vast rate and not. It's been quite nice to have a battle. But yeah, best of the rest outside the top 10 this time out. So thank you very much for watching his stream. Next upload for me will be the continuation of my career mode. That will probably be tomorrow during the day. I reckon that will get uploaded. I was planning on doing it late tonight, but I need sleep, so it will probably be some point in the early hours of Saturday morning, and then we'll carry on that over the next few days. Next live stream for me will be round 3 with Matt again at about 6:10 next Friday. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon.